Well, there was a little bit of disappointing news that was just made official today. That isn't too surprising, but it's official confirmation that this won't be happening, that we're going to talk about. There's a lot of random bits of info to talk about today. We've got the pack grind I want to talk about. The mixed league team of the season leaks are in. Like, most of the players are leaked for the mixed league team. And also a pretty big icon SBC to talk about that will be coming out in the coming days. Also, Bayer Leverkusen TOTS upgrade did come out, and it's an 85 and an 87 rated squad with the team of the season in it. Keep in mind, there's 6 of them, and 3 of the 6 are W's, and they're very big W's, and the rest of them are big fat L's. So we'll be opening this at the end of the video. I'm assuming most people are not getting anything from this upgrade, but if you did, let me know what you got in the comments. And I'm also feeling way better, so my energy levels for this video is probably going to be a lot higher than the last ones. So I'm going to attempt to not slur all of my speech like I do sometimes, and speak coherently, because still once in a while I get people saying, Jesus fucking Christ, slow down, you asshole. And I'm like, and that's honestly, it's fair enough. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Okay, so let's get into everything. I'm going to start, though, by saying a couple things about this pack grind we've got right now. I'm going to kind of give a little bit of credit to EA in one sense, and then, because I'm going to kind of criticize them in a little bit here. But I do want to give them their flowers for one thing they're doing right now. That's releasing a lot of SBCs that are pretty decent, like this Yaya Toure SBC. A lot of random showdowns, Paredes, and Marozan, which, by the way, do you pronounce that Jennifer? If you pronounce that Jennifer, that is hilarious. I'm assuming it's probably like Zenifer or something like that, but putting out a lot of like pretty decent SBCs right now. We also got Kubo that came out, who he looks okay, not the most insane card ever for me. I honestly don't like not having any finesse shot at all. I don't like that at all, or Trivella, but it's not a bad card. I like that they're giving us a lot of SBCs, even ones that are not TOTS players, even like Yaya Toure and Icon SBCs that are out right now, and ones we'll talk about, or one we'll talk about coming up here. They're giving us a lot, and fodder is pretty easy to get right now. You have the exchange grind, which is pretty damn easy. The 89 exchanges have been, you know, very, very good for just kind of keeping the recycling going. This new crafting upgrade that came out today has been huge for the general craft altogether. I've already completed 25 of them, or almost 25 of them. 77 by 5 pack, and you only need 1 common to do it with 11 golds, and the rewards are actually pretty good. I think it's 3 TOTS guarantee packs for it, plus a bunch more stuff. So it made the menu grind pretty good actually right now. Where my gripe still comes in is the pack weight is still criminal. I've seen people tweet at me like some good pulls here and some incredible pulls, but I still think they're too like few and far between. I spent 45 minutes today just like literally opening exchange packs and recycling everything. I didn't pack a single team of the season card. The fact that that's even possible is insane. I do want to give them credit to where I can still craft a bunch of players really quickly if I wanted to, so that's cool, but I still think the pack weight is pretty bad. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the title of the video and why I'm disappointed by this thing that just kind of came out. Now we'll get into the player leaks and stuff like that later on here. But let's just read the tweet. Foden TOTS updated in game. Dynamic equals player of the season. It's a very cool dynamic. Cole Palmer has not gotten his yet for the young player of the season, but unfortunately, this does basically show me we will never see a young player of the season or player of the season SBC ever again for any league is my guess at this point. Obviously, the EFL we've seen I think every year, so I'm not counting that. But we used to see the Premier League, and I think even we maybe have even seen other leagues in the past as well, maybe once or twice. We're not going to see them anymore here. I think the new wave is going to be update their dynamic on their team of the season card, and that's going to be it. I don't want to come off sounding like I'm an old man who's like, we used to have it better back in my day, and it's like, we did kind of used to have this a lot better back in my day and most of your guys' days. The fact we don't see SBCs for this anymore, I just don't understand. And it ties directly with the ties to real life in general. Like the Bayer Leverkusen TOTS guarantee pack came out today. Do you guys think this is like sufficient enough or cool enough to be, you know, the sort of tie to real life, the special thing they did for the Leverkusen achievement that they've achieved this year, which is the invincible season so far? And if they win the last 2 games, I think one's the cup, one is the Europa League, right? They'll finish the whole season undefeated. You know, is this enough for you? Is this like cool enough? Is this interesting enough for you? To me, if I'm gonna be cynical for a sec, there's no way this is the best you could have come up with. There's a Leverkusen TOTS guarantee pack. We're gonna put more fodder in to not get anybody good probably here. Probably is putting it very mildly. It's like 99% chance to not get anything of value out of this. There's 8 of them, and 3 of them are going to be good. And obviously the 3 of them are not weighted the same as the other 5. So it's more like 3 out of 100. It's just, it doesn't feel as, it feels lazier to me than how it used to feel. These tie-ins to real life feel a lot lazier than they used to feel. And I don't really understand that. I feel like if you were EA, there's unlimited number of football fans in the world. If you're trying to tap tap into them is by tying the two together more often. I know if you're familiar with the channel, you've heard me rant about this plenty of times before, but I feel like we could see more of that in more interesting ways as well. Not to say I've got all the right answers, perhaps, but I mean, I feel like there's just way more left to be desired with what has happened recently. And obviously, let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm very curious. Quickly as well, more DCs and champs. I don't know if it's quite as bad as like the week before or last week. I don't think it's quite as bad. I think most people said they got through this weekend league with no DCs, which is good. But I was seeing people say, hey, I just had 3 in a row. I just had this, just had that. The replies to this tweet as well were like, yeah, I just stopped playing. If you don't know, if you haven't been playing the game recently, a lot of them are just, you'll win the game. The whole game will go through. You'll play 90 minutes of an absolute sweat fest grueler. And then it's like, oops, couldn't process your win. Get kicked out. Join back in, DNF, take the L, and then that's it. Sorry. Okay, first and foremost, Hristo Stoichkov SBC is going to be coming out in the coming days here. And where I used this card actually was in draft. I thought he was fantastic. I've said for a long time, one of the most underrated features of a striker specifically, is first touch. If you're good at left stick dribbling at all, use a striker with first touch plus. I've got Puskas in my team. Try him out in the striker role. I know most of you rats have DD aerial plus Drogba up top, and I get it. Try first touch plus if you're a left stick dribbler and just see how it goes. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. Now, Stoichkov on the market right now is 2.1 mil. Pre the crash, knowing this card's coming out, I think it was 2.3, I want to say. No, it's actually like 2.6. Okay, I was off on that. It's 2.6 million. So expect a 2.5 million coin SBC is my guess. But okay, let's start off now with the mixed league team of the season leaks we've got for today. Now, I will say I'm expecting a headline like promo player in all of these teams. I'm expecting Neymar to be one headline player. If you have Ronaldo and Messi, my guess would be one would be Neymar, and then the team 4 is going to be somebody else that I wouldn't even, not even sure who. Could be like Benzema. Basically, pick a Saudi League player out of a hat that could be in the team, right? But the pretty much the highest profile player in this team right now is Bobby Firmino that's been leaked. And the card itself does look very, very good. First touch, finesse, and incisive is great. This is confirmed to be the stats and dynamic and stuff like that. So it's a very good card, but as of right now, it's like the best player in this team. So Mixed League 3 might not actually be all that if we're not missing a crazy player that we've not seen yet. And I guess you could consider this one to be, in EA's eyes, like one of those hyped up players. It's Job Bellingham. Job Bellingham's in the team, and this is also his confirmed playstyle pluses and stats. Intercept combined with pinged and finesse is a great combination. I mean, the card looks very good, so I'm not sure if this is what they're thinking of, like the headline player is Bellingham Impact at the same time. Bobby Firmino's in there. Neymar maybe will be in team 4. I'm not sure what they're thinking with this, but he's confirmed as well. We've got Jokeresh, who as an American, I feel like I just am pronouncing that totally wrong. I think it's like Jokeresh, right? Here's his official card too, and this card does look honestly incredible. This card looks insane. Press proven, rapid and power shot. Okay, he's probably gonna have either 5-star weak foot or 5-star skills. 97 pace, 94 shot, 99 physical. Okay, well, yeah, that's a very, very good card. 94 rated with TOTS plus. Pretty fantastic. We've got Somerville, who has base 99 pace, TOTS plus, championship. You Leeds fans out there will love to see him. Low-key quick step plus, I can't figure out. I gotta start like figuring out quick step plus better. I can't like use it efficiently. Rapid plus is just much better for me. I don't know if I'm like maybe just doing the wrong moves kind of thing. I don't know what's going on with that, but Tavernier as well. You know, looks like a cracked card. Whipped, dead ball, and jockey. All right. Depending on like the in-game play or the base play styles, it could be a bit fodder-ish, but next is Leonardo Bonucci. This is just probably going to be straight fodder, let's be real. And the last one leaked is Luke de Jong, who has aerial, acrobat, and power shot. And that's all we've got at the moment. So it's not looking like there's really a marquee player, unless you think Bobby Firmino is that in this mixed league team. But, you know, if you want to check around Twitter this time and, you know, a few hours before content, we could see something, but I would probably doubt it. And also, this is just pure interaction bait. I've seen like 5 Twitter accounts in the last week tweet out, oh my god, Neymar flashback, we need you. If you see this on Twitter, don't initially think it's a leak. It's interaction bait, okay? As much as we'd all possibly do unimaginable things for this card, it's probably not coming. A League of Tots, don't buy them till Rivals Rewards. Okay, let's read your comments now. Mr. Craig Hughes is at JFC. Hey, bro. Literally, hey, like a bale of hay. Hey, bro, please could I have your thoughts on pros and ex-pros taking money to play other people's Ultimate Team Champs games? Personally, I think it's criminal and players that do it should be struck off. Yeah, I mean, there's layers to this. I think obviously it sucks with people that are going to be more likely to play a pro because more pros are playing people's games. You guys don't know what the service even is. There's a lot of weekend league services now that you can pay like $100 to have someone play your weekend league for you, and it's gonna be like a pro player playing it. I think it's like a little more than $100. I don't know what exactly the exact price is, but you can get a pro player to play your games for you basically and like guarantee a certain rank. So obviously it sucks for people that are just more likely to play against a pro player probably, even though it's still a very small number of people that actually play against somebody like that. It's better value than buying FIFA points. I mean, I'll tell you that much right now. I'd rather you do that than buy FIFA points. Anything that doesn't give EA money, I'm totally down for. But there's not really any way to combat it. Like, I mean, there's always gonna be things like this in games. So yeah, it's like, it sucks for people that obviously are at the higher ranks or more likely to play against somebody who, you know, is a pro player, which is not fun. But to me, there's probably bigger issues at hand that I'd rather spend more time worrying about. Marcus says, a great video as always, mate. Thank you. My suggestion of what can be done immediately and without any hassle: have one of your creators create a badge, logo, or however you want to call it that says boycott EA and or don't buy FIFA points. Add this to every stream onto your screen for everyone to see. Shouldn't be hard, should it? It's not a bad idea. I think the only issue is that when you like label somebody, like I'm assuming if creators had that logo, they'd be labeled as this, and if they didn't, they'd be labeled as this. That then creates that problem where that just like, it just makes more of division internally. In my head, I feel like that would happen. Maybe that wouldn't happen at all, honestly. I don't know what you guys think about that, because people get like very abrasive to when you have to label yourself as this or labeling yourself as not. Yeah, I'm not trying to fence it either. I mean, you guys know how I feel about this. Like, you guys are well aware how much I complain and how much I will love the day that Electronic Arts is no longer making a fucking FIFA game. You guys are gonna know, you guys are gonna relish in that day. But yeah, I don't know how to really go about it. Honestly, I don't really know. I definitely feel like we could figure out something if we worked through it. The problem is the creators can't work through anything because everyone's a big fucking baby. Bree, soccer cards have not packed one tradable TOTS card outside of weekend league rewards. I think I might have packed one tradable team of the season card all year, honestly. I think I might have. It's like one or two, which is just a joke. And then Knockout Ned says, not even excited about TOTS anymore. This game is dead to me. Get ready for new release where you get 90 plus cards that feel like bronze cards with EA's horrible gameplay. You, my friend, are not wrong. But we are going to now open our guaranteed Jonathan Toss / Edmund Tapsoba pack. Is that his first name? I don't fucking know. Let's just open it. I just realized I'll probably find out what his first name is when I pack him right here. Wouldn't that be just a really funny thing to have happen, wouldn't it? I'm sure chat or not chat, comment section. I'm sure comment section would love that, wouldn't they? Let's see who we can get in our Leverkusen guaranteed Tots pack. Nice. This was fun. Thanks, EA. Let's celebrate by turning off the console, getting off your goddamn game. Have a good one, guys. Love you.